Mark Bell plays it for Hardy, for Tracy. Corey Pearson crunched over the top by Butterfield. Both forward packs. Now, the referee has reacted here to the cries from St George.
Well, I've got to say it was well milked by Corey Pearson. He got up to his feet. It was a good hit over the top from Tony Butterfield, as we'd expect. Here's the inside ball. Here's a hit over the top from Butterfield. A good, strong tackle. He goes on with it with the second tackle. And well milked there by Corey Pearson. That's the second penalty to St George. They don't find touch. O'Davis with the football.
O'Davis, one of the most dangerous runners in the game of rugby league from broken play. Got around the first defender. Can't beat the tackle there of Damien Smith up from fullback. Now for Adam Muir. Muir lines up Nathan Brown and he carries Brown for some 5 metres. The ball has gone loose and referee Hewitt says he's lost it.
And fair enough too, it was a 3-man tackle. Corey Pearson has been pushed to the ground by Muir. He doesn't like it.
Well, Block, we said there was going to be plenty of feeling in this contest. Mario Fennick, it's been exactly that, nice and fiery so far.
Yeah, Adam Muir resented the tackle by Corey Pearson. It was a pretty good one, a pretty physical one. Hopefully we'll see it in the replay. But Adam Muir resented the tackle.
Well, I think
here it is here, Block.
I think Muir was a little bit upset that there was 3 in the tackle, and there's no way that ball was stripped. That is a good refereeing decision. This will be a hard game to handle.
And Clinch out to feed the ball. Clinch has been up and down from second grade to the top grade. Bartram, they love the blind side here at Cogra St George, and that's one of the reasons why, because Wayne Bartram is a great blindside runner. Clinch, short ball. Colin Ward wasn't expecting that, did well to hang on. Now Hardy, brought down, 38 out. Brown, back for Colin Ward. Quick hands by Clinch. Corey Pearson loses it. And they've offloaded. Hang on to the ball. Well, Newcastle do.
That's bad play there from Corey Pearson. We know that he can get the football away. He's under all sorts of pressure. Here's Robbie O'Davis.
Robbie O'Davis up over the halfway line. Deneville goes into dummy half. Johns. Muir been heavily involved in this game already. Offloads the ball. O'Davis, the man backing up. And now Craigie. Owen Craigie stepping, weaving. He gets there. He deserves to get there. And he'll be given the 4-point try. That is a great solo effort. Feeble defence, but give the credit to Owen Craigie.
Oh, don't worry about Owen Craigie. Give the credit to the man who offloaded the football, Adam Muir. He's been dangerous on the left-hand side in attack. He's able to stand in the tackle. As I said, you've got to put the ball players on the ground, make them get up to play it.
Here we go. There he goes. 1, 2, 3 he goes by. 4 now. 5 is Clinch. And make it 6. I think he got it down.
The front on camera will tell the story if we see another shot of it. I think he's lost the football.
Well, Leo Deneville is the man who's about to add the extras. It deserved the try.
It certainly did. Great play. Here's Deneville.
Deneville strikes it. The flags go up. Newcastle lead by 6 points to 0. We might try and get another look at this. Mario Fennick, what did you think?
The run of play, certainly St George seen him on top. Here's the critical period here. Reaches out for the try line. Let's have a look at it. And there's the that's a fair enough try. Great individual performance by Craigie. It's surprising he's only
to score. A work away. Lance Thompson runs straight at Craigie.
That's what we want to see, Lancey boy.
Now Bartram, the dummy. Clinch again. The decoy runner. Colin Ward. They've got some numbers to the left.
Should have offloaded there to Tracy Ward.
They wrapped him up well.
Got caught flat-footed.
The little kick by Clinch. Albert has just let the ball
downward pressure
go crazy, and in fact it's been knocked on.
I'll tell you what, that one was close. Great chase there from Adrian Brunker. He's having a blinder at the moment. Too slow to turn around. Good kick from Clinch. Albert turns around. Here comes Brunker. Here's the arm. Downward pressure.
No, he's bounced the ball, I believe.
Well, good on you, champion.
We'll have another look at this block. He's no downward pressure there. He's bounced the ball. How did you see it, Mario? Stick with me.
I agree with you, 2K. I hate to go against my man Blocker, but yeah.
Moody, who There's Fletcher and also the Chief. They hit it up this time through Conley, number 16.
They can't keep turning over the football, Saints. They're on a roll. Oh, there's a bad mistake there from the Knights. He threw the ball through him. Toing and throwing at the moment.
Just turning the... Tip comes out for Mark Coyne. Coyne. Craigie was the man who made the tackle, and many believe that Mark Coyne's origin position is... And Coyne's trying to punch in the back play.
He had every right to, too. Denver had a hold of him.
Now Colin Ward back on the field.
There's a high tackle, I'd say. Or inside the 10 metres again on the short side.
Against Craigie it is blocked. And there's been no touch judge report here for the punch thrown by Mark Coyne.
Well, Dinover had a hold of Coyne and kept hanging on to him, so he threw one. Fair enough.
And St George with the ball, 40 out from the try line. Good front-on tackle there by Bill Peden. Eventually dumped to the ground, Colin Ward.
I don't think...
And spare, Bartram couldn't get it away last tackle now. Will they go to the air? Yes. Ainscough, the kick has come backwards into the hands of Thompson. Now Mark Bell. Bell, the little kick. Newcastle come up with it, they survive.
Offside. The ball came off Craigie or Billy Peden, and there's Moody diving on the football in an offside position. Fair enough too. But don't they hold their line well, the Newcastle Knights? Their composure is very good. They spread the ball wide, still couldn't go around them. Here's the play again. That's off.
Well, he never played at it, and he was in front.
The Saints need to score here. They've had a little bit of luck. Here's Thompson.
Thompson. Driven back 1 metre out. Now the Dragons, a chance to hit back. Clinch. Hardy. Bartram. Well, what a gap. It's the biggest gap you're ever going to see at Cogra. Wayne Bartram puts it down, and now the scoreline 6-4. But I think Wayne Bartram even got a shot here.
Well, that's exactly what they needed. They needed a score. They've had a lot of possession in the first half. Good on you, Saints. That's a great try. Beautifully played from Hardy. The ball player, the experience shining out there. They go wide. 2-pass runner. Plenty of players in motion. There's the dummy inside from Tracy. There's the long ball. John's overread it. Bartram. Thank you. What about the speed of him over 20?
Oh, 6 points to 4. Had the numbers here. Hardy throws the ball, and Bartram timed his run to perfection, and too easy.
Japanese.
Didn't know they played the game. 6 competition points are there to be won. Brown, the clinch. Lance Thompson, short ball for Hardy. Hardy offloads to Mark Coyne. Coyne can't find his man, now he does. Mark Bell, Coyne stays alive. Thompson, Denevor. Denevor was there to make the tackle. St George come up with it. It's not 6 to go. In fact, it's the last tackle. Brown, will he put it on the toe? Albert is there. Branca, can he get up?
Held up.
Branca has stolen the ball.
Yeah, good call. Beautiful call. 1-on-1. He had plenty to do there, young Albert. He did well. He didn't panic when he actually caught the ball, Branca. It was a great kick. Have a look at this. He gets the football. Then it's a race to see who's going to score. Well held up from Albert. Good refereeing decision.
Oh, Blocker, I've got to give you a rap. Your eyes are good. You called that before the referee, and Albert did a great job to hold him up there.
Well, you've only got 2 chances. You can be right or wrong.
And now Newcastle go forward, this time through O'Doherty. Moving the ball. Conley. Well, Gidley wanted to give that ball, but he had no one to give it to. And Ainscough going on with that a little bit. Johns. High. It's a good one. He's offside, Thompson. It's been knock on both ways, the referee rules.
A little bit of indecision there from the fullback, and also Gavin Clinch going up for the football. Mark Coyne calling to the sideline now. He's in all sorts of trouble with an ankle injury. Here's the replay. Have a look at this indecision. When you do go up for the ball, it's the fullback who's got the right of way there. Mark Coyne in all sorts of trouble at the moment, just to the left-hand side of the scrum.
Well, Mario Fennick, this would be tragic news for Mark Coyne because Origin selection tomorrow.
Yeah, more importantly, though, for St George fans today, obviously Coyne, he's showing some pretty good form. He's made a couple of good breaks and he's leading the side well. Doesn't look too good there, does it? He's a bit ginger on that left foot by the look of it. Doesn't look too good, and by the look of that, I don't know if Coyne will be back. Here's the replay here.
Well, have a look at that. He goes up.
Oh, see, I think it was his left ankle.
Yeah, you could just see it buckle under him. Mark Coyne being helped to the side. Oh. In fact, it was his fullback and Damien Smith who actually went into Coyne.
It's a flying karate kick.
Now the run around. Space for Craigie. Now Albert.
He's a freak.
But look at him go. Look at him get the ball down. Newcastle back in front by 10 points to 6. He's an electrician and he sparked them.
What about that for a set play from the Newcastle Knights from a scrum? Great position, no forwards to get in the way here. Beautifully illustrated there from the Newcastle Knights. They run around, they come in, make the extra man. Have a look at the speed of this guy. How much work's he got to do? The little in and away on Hardy. He bumps off a feeble attempted tackle. And that is just a great try to Newcastle Knights. This is a good game of footy.
Great game. But Darren Albert, we've mentioned he's been in line for Origin selection. Many think he should be there, and he absolutely had a bit of work to do there. And still got the ball round, improved the position. It's going to be a tight game, so if Johns, O'Davis, met in a crunching tackle by Felch. In fact, it was Jim Lenihan, Johns with a couple left for Newcastle. Denevor, long ball, Gidley, Matthew Gidley, Albert, he's been taken into touch. Branca was the man who got across.
Well, he got caught out again, Adrian Branca. You've got to stay on your man here. Just give him a little bit of opportunity. He'll try and scoot around you, but he did well to rectify his error. A long ball again. Some great set plays here from Newcastle. Gidley gets on the outside of Ainscough, and look at this, he stretches out. Oh, I'd love to see it front on.
Well, it's the feet of Albert that are the concern, and it must have been extremely tight.
Looked to me like the St George legs that went out in the touch. They've been let off the hook.
Sides have looked good when they've had the ball.
I think both sides have been a bit patchy. They've gone through periods where they've looked good, but then they've fallen into holes. So, oh hello, there's a turnaround. Newcastle penalty.
Well, that goes against Wayne Bartram for an incorrect play the ball. Matt Hewitt very clear in his signal.
Yeah, we saw it go the other way just a minute ago with one of the Newcastle players not getting to his feet. He got the penalty. It's a good hit over the top there again from Butterfield. And look, it's very hard. Like, he's still got a hold of him. I mean, the penalty can go either way. 20. Good run from Branca.
Ainscough takes it to the far side of the ground. And he's milked another penalty. And Ainscough and Robbie O'Davis, former teammates. This comes as no big surprise.
Oh, it's a waltz. The natives are restless.
A little bit of a push in the shot.
Oh, they're just hanging on there, looking at each other.
20 seconds to go. Not too much in this at all.
No.
O'Davis just trying to get over the top of him. And Ainscough got the penalty. Now he got the penalty, then wanted to go on. Last tackle. Gavin Clinch says, I'm going high. Will he do so? He does. Branca. Albert is the man under pressure. And Branca has outsmarted Darren Albert. The kick was telepathed, but the Knights could not defuse it.
Well, second time lucky here for the wing three-quarter. He's had a mighty game too. Adrian Branca, he out-jumps Darren Albert here. The ball high from Clinch. Have a look at the speed of the man. He's got the advantage. Albert looks over his left shoulder. He can't control the football. Branca gets it and puts the Dragons level, 10 points all.
This is the second time in this game we've seen Darren Albert having to backpedal for a high kick. And when you have to backpedal, blocker, you're always going to give the advantage to the man steaming through. Beaten to the ball and the other scored by Branca. Ainscough fired up about this game. Jamie Ainscough. He missed the one with injury in round 1.
And lucky not to be pulled up for a high tackle there.
Jackson finds Adam Muir. What about the workload of Muir? Another hit up. Play on is the call. Last tackle now for the Knights. Deneville. The high ball into the breeze. The chase by O'Davis, and Smith will take a bow, Damien Smith. That was a great take. Gavin Clinch is concerned about the fullback.
Yeah, and Robbie O'Davis leading the charge again from the high ball. He's a tremendous chaser of the football after the kick's been put up. Look at this for a gutsy effort. Oh! He's landed on the football there and winded himself.
Oh. Nothing illegal whatsoever by the Knights. As Damien Smith, who showed plenty of courage there. He's a junior for Moree. And he joins St George. Now trying to make the number 1 jumper his own. He's still a bit shaky on the feet. Brown to Pearson. Corey Pearson. Got that one a little bit high, and the referee agrees, by Troy Fletcher.
Well, again, we see Newcastle allowing St George off the hook when they've got them caught in their own half. A silly penalty again. Fletcher throws the high tackle there.
Oh, well, there's not much in that.
Oh, it was a figure 4 headlock, wasn't it, really? Corey Pearson looked like he was going to put the elbow up there then. He feigned to. It was a sleeper hold from Brute Bernard.
Got him round the shoulder and sort of... Hardy looking to try and link up with Mark Coyne. Now Bartram into dummy half for Clinch. Ainscough. Colin Ward lurking wide. Here's a go. Jim Lenihan taken to ground. Ainscough. Corey Pearson. Now the Dragons trying to build up the momentum. Ainscough at first receiver. Gets it. Hardy. Coyne. That pass looked to be a little bit forward. The touch judge agrees.
I reckon he's lucky he's not penalised here. Looked a little bit forward. That was deliberate forward pass there. He's blowing up Deluxe too, Thompson. Here's the forward pass from Coyne. Oh, that's lucky it's not a penalty. That's a mile forward, Mario.
Yeah, I thought that probably deserved a penalty.
Back for Johns. Johns beat 2. Got the pass away, but Lenihan was there. And Johns, did he have to slip it?
Well, he didn't have to throw that ball. 4th tackle again. They could have put some more pressure on. Here's Ainscough.
Mark Coyne. Craigie comes at him. Mark Bell now. Bell. Deneville. He goes over the top of Deneville. Albert. Oh, they had numbers. Here they come again. This is the second wave. Pearson. Colin Ward. Lenihan, that's a shepherd. Is it? No call. They're under siege, the Knights. Clinch. Look at the numbers. Brown. Long pass. They must score. Surely. Mark Coyne. Coyne goes across. Bad ankle and all. They can't stop him. Mark Coyne plants it down.
Well, you'd swear there was 20,000 here. Listen to the crowd go up as one. Tremendous play here from the St George Dragons, exactly what they needed. They controlled it for the full set of 6. Some good incisions made up the right-hand side. They spread the ball, and it's Wayne Bartram who sums it up so beautifully. The long ball, he drawn to defence there. Coyne off the right foot. No numbers there for Newcastle. Saints in front.
14 points to 12. Brown, and there's the man Bartram. He did the number count. Threw it to Coyne and steps off that right foot and goes around. So the skipper, this has been a big effort by Mark Coyne. Half the Knights.
What about that take?
Great take by the Dragons. Corey Pearson was the man. Brown, Nathan Brown, Bartram, Tracy, long ball to Brunker. Brunker gets around Darren Albert. Brunker, no! Tracy was the man who stone cold dropped it with the line wide open. and they'll come back to the 20. It was a sitter.
He should have taken that too. Brunker on Albert there. He beats him. Look at the speed of the man. He beats Gidley. And he should have taken this football. That's terrible play there from Tracy. He put himself in a position and dropped it cold. Here's Harrigan.
Harrigan back now. Brett Clements handling errors, 11-8. And Bartram's off the field, so they've decided to go for the try.
Great run, Ward.
Colin Ward, isn't he having a game? Brown. Ainscough. A lot of ex-Newcastle Knights in this St George outfit. They are keen for victory. Clinch. 4 to be, in fact. Pearson. Brown the dummy. Then the short ball. They've got the numbers. They score. St George. Well, Newcastle are backpedaling big time.
Well, it's a blind side again. He's camped himself on this sideboard. He's had a magnificent game for the St George Dragons. It was Brown who summed the situation up again. He got the ball out to Lenahan, and Lenahan's the man who made the decision. Beautiful pass from him. Here's Brown, the little dummy on the outside, allowed to stand the tackle, the offload. There's Tracy, there's Ward, no one there. That's a poor defensive effort there from Newcastle. They just didn't have numbers there. They keep attacking this blind side. This is the money ball, the offload here from Tracy. Look at that. Gidley in no man's land. Ward strides out. He's had a mighty game for the Dragons.
Well, Colin Ward getting his first try of the season. Career tries 9. But the crowd here at Cogman. Back for Deneville. The kick into the breeze is a good one. Albert and Brunker. Fair catch, back to the 20.
Oh, he's had a mighty game, hasn't he? Former State of Origin player for Queensland, Adrian Brunker. You're getting better with age. Look at this for a take. Albert, a good chase from him. And Brunker gets his team the walk that they needed at the 20-metre line.
Johns finds Fletcher out the back. Great hands by Johns. Muir back for Gidley. Gidley into a bit of space. Plenty of cover by the Dragons. Albert takes it forward. Now they've got to spread it quickly. Last tackle. Gidley. Long ball. Johns. The kick for Moody. Moody flies high. It's gone backwards. It's gone forward, the referee says.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I don't think it was deliberately played at. Had that not been the case, Craigie would have scored that try. Let's see if it does come off forward from the St George player. That's a knock back there. Well,
on there.
Did he play at the football?
Yeah, fair enough. I think he got it right. It went backwards the first time, but then forward.
Newcastle plenty of times, St George, their options have been good. Had the bounce of the ball been favourable, they would have got another try.
Jackson, Deneville, 1 to beat. He gets around Ainscough, throws the ball now. The tackle was made by Clinch. It was a try saver on Moody. Now Newcastle, they are desperate. O'Davis finds his man, Jackson. Ball, Albert, has he got the speed? You betcha he has. Darren Albert has to improve the position and puts it down, but the pass in the back line was a beauty. Albert had the speed, and the Knights, the finish we were expecting is now coming.
Well, they struggle to get back. What about Gidley? What about this for a little bit of experience? He's only a young player. The tap on. Tremendous play there. There's Robbie O'Davis again involved. Here it is. That is brilliant. And Albert, too much pace for Lenahan. Couldn't foot it with him. And I thought Albert could have went a little bit further around under the post there. Should have tried to beat that bloke a little bit, I reckon.
A little step on Clinch and score.
Very important kick, this one.
Here goes Leo. He strikes it, and Leo is lucky for the Knights. He gets them to within 2 points. Works some magic. What a finish. Lee Jackson. Craigie. Moody uses his speed. Hangs onto the ball.
They've got to spread wide now, the Newcastle Knights.
Can they do it?
Players in motion.
Through Johns. The pass was a bad one. O'Davis. Albert wants the kick. Now, Gidley threw it to the touch judge.
He's called it the touchy.
Well, he felt like reaching out, grabbing it and putting it over the line.
You got to feel for Gidley there. Albert came inside late. He did the right thing. He was trying to draw both St George defenders, then threw the ball to no man's land. That's the ball game. If Saints win this scrum, she's all over.
Now, where's the hooter?
They might get one more crack at them.
Bartram.
Kicks into open spaces.
That's a great kick by Bartram. He can't afford to let it go out. Moody brings it back. O'Davis, his legs must be tired, but Bartram was the man who made the chase. He put the kick in. He played on Wednesday night also. Now, Craigie, where's the Fen? Doesn't have one. Flicks it back. 6 to go. And taken out. Penalty. They need to get that ball. They need the ball. The siren goes. No, it doesn't. The crowd went up like I went up with them. It has gone.
Who you had your cabbage on?
Haven't had it. Interest. Here's Denival, puts it out. I don't think the siren has gone. This could be the last throw of the days. Denival, Johns, long pass, O'Davis, the little kick, Branca diffuses the problem. St George win by 20 points to 18. The Dragons, another boil-over on a weekend of boil-overs. The Dragons are back in touch with the top 7. The premiership hopes are back on track as they register win number 6 for the season.
And Paul, certainly you seem to have them covered. Then in that second half, they had the win and you made a number of errors.
Oh, look, we did. The second half, well, we had a lot of penalties against us too, whether right or wrong, but that took its toll. Our edge defence on the right-hand side, Matthew Gidley and Darren Albert were screaming for blokes. Every time they shift on their left-hand side, they got us. We only had 2 blokes on 5. We didn't read in that department and made too many mistakes. And the disappointing thing at the end, if we just would have had a little bit more composure, we could have come home, with 2 points. But that's one to tuck away. Disappointing.
Yeah, I felt too that you just needed to maintain a bit of composure. Certainly St George appeared to want to win more than you did.
Well, at the end of the day, yeah, I'd say that that'd be the case. 4 losses in a row. We knew they were going to be tough, but as far as wanting the game, I was pretty confident that we're in the right frame of mind. But probably just a few technical things, But it's disappointing because we could have pulled that one. Good sides like Manly's and all those type of sides who do come back. We had the opportunity there to come back. We had a bit of a lull and we didn't. So that's the most disappointing thing.
Paul, the Knights will be back. Good luck next week.
Thanks, mate.
And I've got the very proud St George captain, Mark Coyne. Mark, you went off. I tipped you wouldn't be back. How many noodles did you have?
No needles. Actually just got a knock on my knee and it's been bothering me for a while, but once I got into the room, had a bit of a rub on it, then it was all right to come back on.
Mate, you really showed some commitment. Today was a day you really had to win. You were languishing down towards the bottom of the table. You look back on this game as a turning point for St George's season.
Yeah, definitely. We had a meeting on Friday and had a bit of a talk and put up a few home truths about how we've been going, and we all decided to knuckle down in the second half of the season. I think our commitment today showed that we do mean business now.
What about the form of Nathan Brown? He's been contained pretty well over the last few weeks. Colin Ward was outstanding. Bartram, yourself too, you've been questioning your form. I thought your form today was outstanding.
Yeah, I think a few of us had a few points to prove. But what we wanted to do was just win for St George and for our fans. We haven't been reading much press about people writing us off in our own form. We just wanted to do it for each other, and we come out here pretty committed today and did it.
Must be satisfying for you guys. You've got a number of Newcastle players. Your coach David Wade, last time you played Newcastle, Malcolm really had a bit of a go at you guys. Certainly revenge is sweet.
Yeah, it's great for David. I really wanted to win for him today, and also the Newcastle. 3 of them played today, and Jamie, Andrew and Darren Tracy are very pumped up for it, so they'll be happy to get the win.
Mark, congratulations, mate, and good luck in the State of Origin selection.
Thanks, Mario.
There he is, Terry, the St George captain. What a proud captain he is. St George too good today.